Veranda Living. And that is this incredible colors collection. And the colors collection is going to give you, well, just that, color. Instead of a pattern that's been woven in, you're going to get the opportunity to have some saturated color from this quality brand that's one of the largest manufacturers of indoor-outdoor rugs. When you pick up some of the very expensive home decor catalogs that have outside products and you see rugs, chances are the company that does Veranda Living made those very same rugs. You have choices here in sizes and shapes. We have rounds and we have rectangles. There's a 5x7, a 7x10, and then the circular shape that you see down in front, the circle, is an 84-inch diameter circle. These remain reversible, everybody. So on one side you have a center that is totally saturated in color with a soft wheat colored border. You reverse it and you have that wheat color in the center with the color around the border. And then let's talk about those colors real quick, Jeff.
And you even have the tag in them. These are so new. These just came off the truck.
Right?
When I tell you, the army of people at QVC helped me get these out here in just a few minutes. They just got off. They're fantastic.
So this is what we call the light natural, which is really like your brown and beige tones, right?
All these colors, by the way, Jill, were chosen so they'll go with almost any decor. As you see, they're not super bright or anything. And on the opposite side, you have the saturation of the brown. When you flip it over, then you have mainly that taupe wheat color on the other side.
Then we have it for you, and we're kind of showing you both of those ideas here with our red natural combo.
That is the reverse of this one. So all the ones in the front show you the saturation of color side. This side shows you the lighter side with the darker on the border.
So if you just want a color border, then you do the light in the middle. If you want saturation of color, you do the color in the middle with the lighter color as your border. This is the blue, and in the blue more than any other, it almost has a denim look to it, right? You see the striations of color going through that blue. I frankly love that. I think it makes it look like it's a rug that should be 10 times more expensive. So look at the highs and lows that you're getting from that blue.
You say that, Jill, and you look at this. This is woven as a fine rug. This is serged edges. This, you'd be proud to have this in your house. I'm going to show you how it's impervious to any stain. I have not found anything to stain it. You can pour bleach on it. What's great about that? If there's a pet accident or something, take it outside, pour bleach on it, hose it off, and guess what you've done? You have disinfected your rug. There's probably nothing in your house you can do that with.
Here we have it for you in what we call the green.
Again,
really
the striations.
Nice shade of green. It has the striations as well, a little more subtle than the blue, but still you see those highs and lows. And then finally, like totally saturated, opaque, we have it for you in the black and the natural. These are so lovely. They're not just for your patio or deck. You could use these in an eat-in kitchen. You could use these in a little bistro area. You could use them in an apartment. The prices are incredible because all prices, as you can see there, under $110 and just endless possibilities, Jeff.
And again, they're going to go anywhere. When you said maybe in your kitchen or in your dining room, somebody spills. If you have kids, this is your rug. If you have a husband or wife, this is your rug. If you have this is your rug because you can't do anything to it. Like Dan Hughes and I were laughing one day that our rugs used to go, in my day, they would go from inside and my dad would use them in the garage for a while, somewhere in a workshop. Because they couldn't be left in the house anymore. Then they went to the trash. That's not what you're going to have here. This is a fine woven rug. It weighs about 20 pounds. It's going to come to you rolled up. This is not a mat. I can't stress that enough. So what I'm
that's really important for you to know. This is not a plasticky mat. This is actually woven yarns, right, that create this pattern. So it looks more refined. It looks like a rug you would want in your home. It has a nice feeling underfoot, and it's a lower profile, which especially if you have pets and things, you can't have some of those nubbier carpets indoors or outdoors because their paws and their claws are going to catch on them. That's not as likely to happen here.
Absolutely correct, Jill. I just wanted to show that because first of all, it's going to come rolled. This weighs over 20 pounds. And everybody says the easiest way to change your decor is to paint. No, it's not. There's so many painting projects I don't get to or I don't call someone up to do it. The easiest way to change the look of your deck that's maybe splintered and worn, put a rug down. Maybe your linoleum in your kitchen looks bad. put a rug down. Anywhere you have a stained carpet, maybe you want to put this over the stained part and just leave your wall-to-wall carpet, but make it look fresh. And again, you can't stain this.
If you know, the big trend in homes right now, we've seen it for a long time, are these big, huge, great rooms, right? But then how do you delineate those spaces? How do you delineate the living room area? How do you delineate where the kitchen table is going to go? How do you delineate a separate little seating area or nook?
Right.
You have to use rugs to do that. And so what's nice here is if you have a smaller area and you need that 5x7, we have it for you. Remember, they're reversible as Jeff is showing you.
Yeah.
So on one side, you want me to help you there? Sorry.
I just want to give you an idea. Sometimes the scope we kind of lose. So when you hold this up and you really look at, and you get to see my shoes, which is also awesome, you get an idea of really just how large this is.
Yeah.
So this is going to take care of a good part of your deck. My friends that have pools, around the pools, the kids are often saying, it's too hot, Mom, I can't walk on it. They put this down. The water goes through it. It's made of a solid fiber. It can't absorb water. So it dries really quickly. It's just fantastic.
Well, I think too, you know, whether you're using it indoors or perhaps you're using it outdoors, to your point, Jeff, whether it's the concrete around the pool, everybody's merging from the wood decks to those composite deckings.
Sure.
That composite decking, on not a hot day, just a warm day gets hot underfoot. So this gives you the chance to put something down that looks nice in the space, but then also takes the heat off your feet, right, as you're going across. So,
and it feels great.
5x7 is one of your options. Round, which is an 84-inch diameter round, is an option. And then, of course, the largest size we have is 8x10, or 7x10, excuse me. They're completely reversible. If you want saturated color on the one side, we can do that. If you prefer just color around the border with a neutral center, you can do that. And then let me tell them the colors and we'll come back to your demo.
Yeah,
all right?
absolutely.
So here we have what we're calling the light natural. When you do the saturated center, you have the brown in the middle. If you reverse it, you have the light color in the center with the color around the borders. Here's your light natural and red. So natural red is this combination here. What it looks like with the saturated side, what it looks like with just the color border. Then here's my favorite. This is the blue. It looks like denim. I think it's so cool. Beautiful striation. So if you're doing deep navies, you're doing chambray colors, you're even doing some fun shades of oranges and corals and you want a contrast color, this blue is great with that. Whether you do all blue or you just do a hint of the blue tucking out around the edges. Here's the green. Think of like a soft kind of fern sage type of a green. Again, it has those striations. So again, it almost looks like a beautiful, I don't know, is that a tweed fabric that you see in like a nice, yeah, I mean it has a beautiful look to it. And then for that real saturated color pop, that's where the black natural comes into play.
But look at
see how
look at
rich
the
that
depth
black
of this
is.
black.
Yep.
And again, it's impervious to bleach. When you put this around your pool wherever, it just gives you this pop of color that you just didn't think you could have outside, but put it inside. If you have sliding glass doors or you happen to have some great French doors, put one inside, put one in outside, and that welcomes the inside out, outside in. Real quickly, Jill, I made a mess over here.
It's okay.
We have ketchup, we have mustard, we have...
The rule at my house is you make up the mess, you clean it when you go.
Well, I will do that right now. So we have mustard, we have soy sauce, we have chocolate. Real quickly, let me put that in there. I would normally do this with a hose, but just for the be as quick as possible, look. Completely clean. That's what's going to happen.
So it's not absorbing odors, it's not absorbing stain. Also UV protected as well, right?
That's
so
correct.
It's not fading. And there
the
you can
bleach
see.
did not hurt it, so you can always disinfect this rug. If anything happens on it you don't like, just take it outside, put bleach on it, disinfect it. 5
easy payments. So, you know, again, really, really affordable from $10 to $21 a month. We have the 5x7, which is great for smaller seating areas. We have the 7x10, and then we have that 84-inch round, always popular. That's been one of the most requested sizes. And by the way, the shipping and handling is only $7.50,
well, that's
which I think is a great value when you consider some of these rugs are weighing 20 pounds. So
you got it.
M52403. I'll see you back with today's special value.
You got it, Jill.
I'm going to go take a little walk through my garden here because I see that we have some visitors, some surprise visitors that I wasn't expecting.
We just invite ourselves there.
Oh, do you guys know that voice? Here it is. Why are they here? Well, Drew Scott and Jonathan Scott are here. Hi, fellas.